Hello, Williamson County. I'm Kerri Hudson, and welcome to It's About You, an informational program about the classes, activities, and special events of the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department. Well, for the past few months, we've been talking about summer programs like Camp Will, our general summer day camp program, summer arts and crafts camps, specialty camps, and summer sport camps. But no conversation about Williamson County Parks and Recreation summer activities would be complete without talking about our summer aquatics programs and the opening of our Franklin Splash Park and outdoor pools. They are a staple of the summer season here in Williamson County. And to talk with us about these amenities, we're joined today by our Assistant Aquatics Coordinator, Kristin. Kristin, thanks for joining us today.
Thank you very much. Thanks for having me.
It's a pleasure to have you in today to talk about all these fun, exciting things. To me, summer is when you always think about the aquatics programs and the aquatics amenities. Even though we operate some amazing programs year-round with our indoor pools in Brentwood, Franklin, and Spring Hill, our operation more than doubles in the late spring and summer months when we add on additional outdoor pools in Franklin, Fairview, Nolensville, Spring Hill, and this year we have our second and our first full summer with the Franklin Splash Park. So tons of activity, lots to talk about. I know the aquatics division's been very busy since the first of the year, really, getting ready for this particular time. So tell us about what you guys have been doing to get ready for the summer.
Okay, Kerri, we actually started in February with our lifeguard training classes. We did 5 this year. We're wrapping up our last one to get the hiring process going, which we started in April. Also new this year, we started hiring splash pad attendants for the splash park, which didn't require lifeguard training, which helped us. So we started with that.
Let's talk a little bit about these lifeguard positions and the training that you guys do for these. I've been living in this area for 17 years now. I don't know of a lot of other public places that do these open lifeguard training courses for children, young adults, even older adults who are interested in becoming a lifeguard. So I love the fact that we offer these to the public and really give people an opportunity to get invested beforehand into what their possible summer jobs, second jobs, things like that can be. Tell us how the classes went this year. Do you feel like they were successful?
They were successful. We've gotten quite a few applications and hires out of each class. So I think they went pretty well.
Pretty well, yeah. Correct. And like you said, we're finishing up the last one now,
yes.
Or the last two.
The last two,
the
yes.
The last two classes now, and finalizing some of that summer staff. Obviously, when we're operating additional aquatic amenities in the spring and summer months, we're always going to be looking for more staff. But we actually have lifeguard positions available through the year and usually look to fill these positions on a fairly ongoing basis. They make wonderful job opportunities for high school students and individuals on up.
Absolutely.
And then this year, you guys added in another component to your summer jobs listing with the splash park attendants for the Franklin Splash Park. These are structured a little bit differently, but are a little bit more inclusive for even some of those younger high school age students who are looking for summer employment opportunities.
Right. And they can always develop into lifeguarding after working the splash park a summer and then feel more comfortable and do lifeguard training the next year.
Absolutely. Well, I know you guys are finalizing a lot of your positions right now, but for anyone who's interested in a temporary seasonal summer position as either a lifeguard or a splash park attendant, you can get more information by visiting our website at wcparksandrec.com. From the homepage, you would click on the About tab and select Employment and find all the other information there. Let's move on and talk about the Franklin Splash Park. This will be a very big summer for us. This is our first summer with full operation of the Franklin Splash Park. Yes. It opened last year right after Independence Day. In July, we were able to successfully operate it through the month of September and saw amazing use from our community as well as our friends from surrounding communities. It was overall, I thought a great success for our department, for the public itself, and we're just really looking forward to being able to offer that amenity again on an enhanced schedule this year.
Yes.
We want to be able to provide it for as long as possible, so we're actually going to look at opening the Franklin Splash Park on Tuesday, May 1st this year. It will have a slightly modified schedule through the month of May. Let's face it, we live in a weather bubble, and one day it might be hot enough to visit the splash park, the other day it might not. But we want to give people plenty of opportunity to enjoy these seasonal amenities. So Kristin, start off by telling us about the May schedule for the Franklin Splash Park and just the Franklin Outdoor Pool, because it will have a little extra time in May this year as well.
Yes, it will, Kerri. Like you said, we'll be open May 1st, and then through the weekdays we'll be open from 10 to 3, and then on Saturday 10 to 6 and Sunday 1 to 6 through May 27th for the Splash Park. And for the outdoor pool at Franklin, we'll be open on Saturday and Sunday.
Starting May 5th.
Starting May 5th. And it will be the same hours, Saturday 10 to 6, Sunday 1 to 6.
So what we're hoping that this does is just, because we all know how erratic the weather can be, we're hoping that this just gives people additional use of these amenities when it's appropriate for them to use them. We've set this schedule in advance, but it is weather permitting on most of these days. So for the Franklin Splash Park, May 1st through May 27th, it's going to be Monday through Friday, 10 to 3, Saturday, 10 to 6, Sunday, 1 to 6. On Saturdays and Sundays beginning May 5th through the end of the month of May, the Franklin Outdoor Pool will be open to the public from 10 to 6 on Saturdays and 1 to 6 on Sundays for people to have a chance to just kind of jumpstart their summer. Really looking forward to being able to do this little bit of extra service for our patrons and for the community to have something extra to do this time of year. And then on Memorial Day, we'll have a special set of operating hours for the holiday. This will also be the first day of operation for our other outdoor pools in Nolensville, Spring Hill, and Fairview. And Kristin, tell us those holiday hours.
Those hours will be 10 a.m. to 4:30 p.m.
And will be a great way to kick off the full summer season for operation of our outdoor amenities and everything that goes on at the pools for this summer. Yes. For the remainder of the summer, our schedule through the August 9th will be fairly similar. It'll be Monday through Friday, 10 a.m. to 7 p.m. That will be at all of our outdoor pool locations, plus the Franklin Splash Park. Saturdays 10 to 6, Sunday 1 to 6. And something we did a little bit different this year was kind of change those weekday hours up. Seems like for the past few years, we've kind of kept that same weekday schedule where Monday, Wednesday, and Friday, the pool operated 10 to 6. Tuesdays and Thursdays, we operated 10 to 8. This year, we tried to meet in the middle and offer the amenities at the same schedule for the whole week. For the whole week itself, weekdays 10 to 7, and give people that kind of extra time in the evening if they're looking to come to the pool after work or at the end of some other activities. So I love that you guys are willing to change things up, that you're willing to study traffic patterns, flow, when people visit, when they don't, what they're looking to do when they come, and willing to make moderate changes to give people the most amount of enjoyment and flexibility with these amenities. Right. You're like, that's certainly our hope.
Yes.
It's really what we want to do. We also have a couple of different holidays throughout the summer as well, and our holiday schedule does remain the same for Memorial Day, Independence Day, and Labor Day, and that will be all of our outdoor aquatic sites operating from 10 to 4:30 on those days. Well, let's talk a little bit about the sites themselves and what they have to offer. We'll start with the Franklin Recreation Complex, where we have some of our newest amenities and additional features. And since it opens first, let's talk about the Franklin Splash Park first. Okay. It's a really fun place that's very appropriate for young children and even school-age children. Tell us about the amenities for the Splash Park.
Some of the amenities we have, one is the large drop bucket that we have, which is really fun. We have 2 water slides. We have some some other features where
Spray
you can spray
features.
features. There's features where kids can spray water themselves around, and there's a feature for the younger ones where they can play with a little river and things like that for the smaller ones.
That lazy river,
Yes.
it really is meant for smaller children. I know sometimes when people think of lazy rivers, they think of very large things. This is just a little in-ground lazy river where
Right.
kids can experiment with water flow.
Water flow.
It has some little dams on it where they can shut areas off in one thing and open areas up in the other. I lost track of all the fun things I saw sailing down through that lazy river last year. I mean, there were the things you expect. You know, there were little boats and ducks and all kinds of things. I saw a Barbie going through the lazy river one time, and just kids were loving it as far as a way to provide something new and something different and something that made them think. It's got little pumps on it where they can push the water through to make objects go through the river, and then like I said earlier, they can change directions, they can move the little dams around to coordinate flow, and really, really fun. There's also some standing water features where they can dip their hands in, splash around without necessarily getting into maybe some of the school-age attractions like the spray guns, things like that.
Right.
There are the water rings,
Yes.
which they are another play feature with a water spray that the kids can run through. And just lots of fun, lots of interactive things to do. We do keep Splash Park attendants on the Splash Pad site, so they are involved in helping the kids maneuver through the slides, keeping those lines going. You know, there's lots of parents on the Splash Pad side as well, you know, interacting with their kids, but we still want to have that component there for that security, you know, and making sure that policies are being followed, that children aren't running and those kinds of things, because even though this is fun, it ultimately still has to be safe.
Absolutely.
And then the Franklin pool itself, not much has changed to it, but it has a much larger expanded deck now with the addition of the Splash Park.
Yes, it does. We have a lot more lounge chair area. We have more shade for the adults.
People like me.
Yeah.
Yeah, the adults, definitely the adults.
But essentially, yes, the pool's the same. And we have the same tube slides in the deeper area.
As well. And then we'll go to our next amenity, the Fairview Recreation Complex Outdoor Pool. A very, very popular location in that community. We see a ton of traffic around this pool over the course of the summer, and we're happy to see our patrons come back every year. It's similar to the Franklin Center pool with the tube slides, but it has a zero entry.
Yes, it does.
So it makes it a little bit more modern in terms of how kids get into the water, and creates that little play area for younger children.
Right, right.
And then moving out to the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. It being one of our newer pools, the Longview Recreation Center opened in 2008. It has some additional amenities to it.
Yes, it does. It actually has a smaller play structure in the middle that has two slides, and then it has a mushroom-like water feature, but it's the entire entrance is zero entry.
And the play features are put up towards the end of that zero entry plane. For folks who might not know what zero entry is, it's like walking into the ocean, where it's just a gradual decrease into the depth of the water. And it has a wonderful feature on the end with like these small fountains that feed into the water system to supply the water for the pool. But makes for a really great environment in that shallow area for young children or not really established swimmers, where they can have some interaction in the water as well, and have some hand-free moments with parents close by. That creates more fun for everybody. Well, we do need to take a quick break. When we come back, we'll be talking about more of our aquatic amenities offered by the Williamson County Parks and Recreation Department, as well as some of our summer aquatic activities. Y'all stay tuned. We'll be back soon.
Hey everybody, here's the world's most famous asthma rock band, the Breathe Easies, with their hit song about how to prevent asthma attacks. Take it away, Breathe Easies.
Come on and clean up the mold. Clean up the mold. Mold can trigger asthma in kids young and old. Come on and clean up the mold. Clean up the mold in your house. You gotta fix water leaks and keep everything
Preventing asthma attacks can be as simple as remembering to clean up the mold and mildew in your house. For more asthma-preventing tips, go to noattacks.org.
You're always trying to keep your kids safe, right? What about preventing concussion? Concussion can happen anywhere, on a sports field, at the park, even at home. So you need to know the ABCs. Assess the situation, be alert for signs and symptoms, and contact a healthcare professional. Most kids recover completely, but seek care to help them get better faster. To learn more, go to cdc.gov/concussion. Keep kids safe. It's as simple as ABC.
Welcome back to It's About You. We're talking today about our summer aquatic amenities and activities with our Assistant Aquatics Coordinator, Kristin Pitts. Before our break, we were talking about the outdoor pools themselves, some of the amenities that they provide. We talked about the Franklin Recreation Complex and the Franklin Splash Park, the Fairview Recreation Complex, the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill. And our fourth outdoor pool is at the Williamson County Recreation Complex at Nolensville. It also is really similar to other amenities. I love the fact that every time we add a new aquatic feature, we learn from what we did in the past, what was successful and what we can improve. And so Nolensville is across between multiple different facilities. It's a zero entry pool, like everything that we've done since the Fairview pool. But then we changed up some of the play features that were installed into its area. And tell us a little bit about what it consists of.
One of them is called a tumble bucket. So it has multiple buckets that fill up water and dump. They're smaller than what the splash park is, but they're fun to play with. The kids love to throw balls up in them and watch them fall down.
And watch them fall out.
Yes, and so that's really popular. And we also have what's called a teacup. That just spills out water on each side of it, and the kids love that and to play underneath it. So those are pretty popular.
They always, always are. All of the summer pools are always very, very popular and have great amenities to offer to individuals of all ages. I know our family loves the outdoor pool in the summer. It is something that is a mainstay in our weekends from the time it opens till the time it closes. And I love the fact that it gives my husband and my daughter something to do together. They are both sun creatures.
Right.
I am not. That's no surprise to anyone who can even look at me. But they love being outside. They love swimming together, and I love the fact that they get to have that thing to themselves. They come home brown as biscuits, and I just love that they're outdoors, that they're getting fresh air, and that they're doing something together.
Absolutely.
It's a lot of fun. Absolutely love it. We'll talk a little bit now about just some of the basic protocol rules and procedures for the pool.
Sure.
There is a general admission fee for our outdoor aquatic amenities. There's a general admission fee for anyone who just wants to walk up and utilize our outdoor amenities. General admission gate is $4 for adults ages 18 to 54. It's $2 for youth ages 4 to 17 or for seniors ages 55 and older, free for children ages 3 and younger. Or admission can be covered through a monthly or annual standard or premium department pass, or through our summer season pass. These passes are on sale now. You can get information about them through our website at wcparksandrec.com or by visiting one of our local recreation centers. But these passes are wonderful tools for individuals and families alike. They give you access to all of our outdoor pool locations from May 1st through September 30th. They are standard passes, and so they also give you access to indoor amenities at our 4 locations with outdoor pools. And again, that's the Franklin Recreation Complex, the Fairview Recreation Complex, the Longview Recreation Center at Spring Hill, and the Williamson County Recreation Complex in Nolensville. Indoor amenities include things like wellness centers, gymnasiums, racquetball courts, and indoor walking trails or tracks. And again, these are good for 5 months out of the year. These prices are on sale. They are $150 for Williamson County residents. There's an additional $30 fee for any out-of-county residents. And again, they're good for individuals and families alike. So if you feel like Williamson County Parks and Recreation is going to be part of your summer plans, and we certainly hope that it will be, if you're not already a pass holder, these are great ways to get introduced to the rest of our facilities, our amenities, and save a little money as well. We also offer a conversion prorated amount to any summer season pass sale holder that would like to convert that pass to an annual pass at the end of the summer season. So again, if you want more information, check it out at our website, wcparksandrec.com. Now, Kristin, talk to us about what you can and cannot bring to the outdoor pools and the Franklin Splash Park. There are a few rules for when people come to these amenities.
Of course, yes.
So walk us through some of those.
One of them is, we do have vending machines, but if you would like to bring your own snacks and drinks, you can. So you're allowed to bring coolers if you'd like. We just ask that you have no glass or alcohol, of course. Your coolers could be searched at the gate if we feel to do so. You can have food and drinks in our designated areas, our picnic areas, but we ask that you don't have food and drinks on the pool deck.
On the pool deck,
yes.
Yeah. And I will say a lot of this just goes into keeping the pool running, operational, free of insects and bugs, and it gives people a chance to have a break. We do have some well-defined eating areas that are under shelter at all of our outdoor pool locations, and so when it's snack time or when the kids come out of water for their hourly breaks and things like that, it's a good idea to also get a little bit of shade, grab a snack, and then get back into your activity.
Absolutely.
And then floats. I know we do allow some floats.
Yes, we do allow floats. We just ask that they're not
Massive.
right, like the big well floats
Exactly.
and things like that, because it comes a danger, and we want to be able to see the bottom of the pool at all times. And those big floats can be obstruction.
They can obstruct the
yes.
view of the lifeguards.
Correct.
Absolutely.
But we floats are fine.
Floats are fine, yeah. So parents, any personal floating devices that your child needs for safety, of course we
Yes,
want you to bring
absolutely.
those, and an extra if you
Absolutely.
want, that's fine. And individual sized floats are fine as well, but it seems like just in the past couple of years, these massive sized floats have taken over.
Oh, they get bigger and bigger.
Every year, and in different shapes and animals and sizes. I never even knew these kinds of things were going to happen.
Yes.
And my daughter loves them. We take pictures every time we go into Target and Walmart about, what's hanging from the ceiling that particular day. But like you were saying, Kristin, it's one thing to think in terms of what assists us in the water, but then what becomes too much to where we can't provide a safe environment for
Right.
our other patrons as
Right.
well. So individual floats or swimming accessories are perfectly fine.
Absolutely.
And then we'll talk a little bit about some of the programs and activities that take place around our pools over the course of the summer. We have some great programs that we partner with our longtime friends, Excel Aquatics, to offer. One of the seasons to the summer is the recreational summer swim teams.
Yes.
So tell us a little bit about these. We offer them at 5 of our pool locations, our
Yes.
4 outdoor pool locations, and then the indoor sports complex in Brentwood as well.
Correct, we do. So we have, at Brentwood, we have our Brentwood Barracudas. Franklin, we have our Fast Frogs, Fairview Sharks, Spring Hill Sea Dragons, and the Nolensville Mighty Hurricanes.
So these are youth-based summer swim teams.
Yes.
They're open for individuals ages 5 to 18, and they're really fun ways to get kids involved in swimming. These are recreational summer swim teams. They are competitive. They will compete against other swim teams in the Middle Tennessee area.
Yes.
But it's not the same thing as like year-round swim teams. It's not that level of competition. It's really for people who are just
Right.
doing this on a seasonal basis or getting started.
Right, it's, like you said, it's more recreational, but competitive at the same time, but it's a fun environment.
Yes.
It's not the year-round competition, so it's...
Intense scene, yes.
Right, they want
Yes.
it's for more beginner swimming, or, something you just want to do for the summer.
Right. And registration is going on now. You can register through Excel Aquatics. You can get information from their website at excelaquatics.org. They have registration going on through the end of May. Registration, I believe, ends May 31st. Practices will actually start the week of May 21st. And so if you want to go ahead and get registered for the summer season, you can do so now. Excel Aquatics also partners with us to offer all of our instructional swim lesson programs. They have an absolutely amazing program that they run year-round through our indoor pools in Brentwood, Franklin, and Spring Hill. And in the summer, they just expand that program and add it to our facilities in Fairview and Nolensville as well. For anyone who would like more information about swim lessons this summer, you can get information through the Excel Aquatics website as well. They have a wonderful program. They offer group lessons, semi-privates, and even private lessons. You can find what fits your best need. We've done them for a couple of years now and have always been really happy with the level of service that they provide. And then in closing, we'll talk a little bit about our Aqua Fitness program. Our Aqua Fitness program has grown by leaps and bounds over the past several months and has really become a very robust component of our group fitness offerings to the community. In the summer, we continue those programs, but we also expand them as well. Tell us a little bit about what Aqua Fitness will be doing this summer.
So we'll be expanding to our Fairview and Nolensville locations. Every Monday, Wednesday, and Saturdays. And that's been ongoing for the last few years.
I feel like a good amount of people in the Nolensville and Fairview communities know to expect that once the outdoor pools open, that we also start offering those outdoor aqua fitness classes.
Yes.
And in the summer months, we'll also take our ongoing aqua fitness programs in Franklin and Spring Hill outdoors as well. Just adds a little something different to the pace of these routines, gets you a little bit more vitamin D and a little bit more sunshine.
Right.
Cost for these programs does stay the same as year-round. Aqua Fitness classes are included with general premium admission to any Williamson County Parks and Recreation facility for just $8, or you can access them through a monthly or annual premium pass. They're ongoing, open to the public, and no advanced registration is required. For site-specific Aqua Fitness schedules, you can visit the Williamson County Parks and Recreation website at wcparksandrec.com. Kristin, I feel like we've covered just about everything. I know you guys have a lot to look forward to this summer. We wish you a very good summer, a very great, successful summer with lots of fun, and we can't wait to see some of the things that you guys accomplish over the next few months. I know you're busy right now getting all these pools ready to go and finalizing all of your staff, so I really appreciate you taking the time to come in today.
Great, thank you.
All right, in closing, I just want to remind you guys about some additional program information. Again, information about all of our aquatic amenities and our summer aquatic programs can be found through our website by visiting wcparksandrec.com. Through our website, you can also get additional information about all of our other existing summer programs that we've talked about previously, or any of our other ongoing monthly programs that are offered in our amenities as well. Be sure to also check us out on our social media platforms through Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and YouTube for additional information, photos, and videos of all of our exciting offerings. I want to thank you guys for tuning in today. We'll see you next time. And until then, remember, Williamson County, it's all about you.
Hey, Daniel. The gentleman over there, he paid for your meal.
The power of one small action, one conversation, or one phone call can make a difference in the life of a veteran going through a difficult time. For free 24/7 confidential support, call the Veterans Crisis Line or the Military Crisis Line.